second lockdown comes anyway, like people are gonna start like offering themselves. Like honestly, guys, it's peak. You think some people go for another like 6 months or however long it was?
You think people commit suicide? Isn't it?
Bro, like the amount of like mental health that's come from
people
this,
did commit suicide though. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if they went up. Did the rates go up though?
I think like this
I don't actually know.
This month like it was highest.
Is it?
Wow, yeah.
Fuck it, no. In England or the world?
Bare people are in the UK because bare people losing their jobs obviously. True. Losing family members, things like that. Like.
To be fair, yeah, it probably would go up because imagine if you've got your job and you've got a mortgage, you lose your job. Well, technically, like start losing everything.
Literally, like you.
No, but I think in a time like this, the banks have to be a bit lenient, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you would think, yeah, and you don't be like repossessing everyone's house.
They don't give a fuck about people. They actually they care about themselves first.
To be fair, but then it's in the bank's interest not to do that because obviously, like they claim back your house, but then they need to then sell the house to get the money. You know?
Nah, I feel people.
But you can do like if they say like a mortgage holiday, which obviously just means we'll pause it now and now don't later. Sorry.
Mortgage holiday.
Like,
you know, here that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Like, you don't pay your mortgage.
People done that. People done that.
To be fair, like if you lose your job, then that's what you got to do. Then, like, you're not losing anything. Like they're just gonna tack on to the
bank themselves are probably letting people go for fuck's sake. So it's like, raw.
Yeah.
They gave landlords tax breaks.
Did they?
Something like that.
No,
what was Mike?
Mike was getting.
That guy was
tax breaks.
He brought that.
Every time I had to mention about it, like, I was like that.
He brought that up.
Anything about anything to do with landlord, I was like,
wait, who's this?
You know Mike, the one we lived with.
Yeah.
He was basically when Corona came about, we were trying to get a bit off our rent, or like possibly try and cancel our contract a little bit early. And our landlord was like, "Nah, you signed the contracts to the like." Basically, obviously, this guy was not trying to give us our money.
Like, you're fucking paying me, Mike.
But Mike was trying to say something about landlords have been given some kind of tax break, or they've been given leniency by the government to keep.
But my thing is, if I was a landlord, like that's what I kept saying. I was like, I wouldn't care. Do you want me to pay your rent?
Yeah, you're paying me money. I don't. But Mike was like,
you're there because you're paying my mortgage.
He was like, he's like,
if I let you go early, I'm paying it myself.
It's like these men are criminals. They're like.
He
was fuming.
If you saw the landlord, bro, I reckon he was smart. Proper smart.
Mike isn't gonna be able to bang our landlord. Like, let's be real. Like
no, I reckon he's good. I back him. I've seen the landlord. I back him.
What? The landlord to bang Mike?
No, Mike bang the landlord.
No way.
Not me and it, some other brother.
No, I reckon better.
No way.
No fucking landlord's banging him.
He's not banging him. No way.
Smack any.
Come on.
Lay me.
No,
he's at least your height. Mike's my height. And
probably like my weight as well.
And the lot's spinning than me already. There's
I mean, if he gets that one good punch in it.
That's not. I'm telling you now, he's not doing that. But regardless, let's move on because this lockdown conversation here is just
gone left.
It's gone wrong, and I'm blaming. Yeah. But anyways,
what point you gonna make of
this? How dare you?
I was just talking like how obviously I was going to talk about how it kind of affects, like how it could affect the UK really, to be honest, or if it will happen.
The thing is,
but I don't know.
My thing is, you know when everywhere went into lockdown, in my mind I was like, it surely wouldn't affect you that much because everywhere's in lockdown. Everyone's not making as much money. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Unless you're Jeff Bezos.
But it's just like long. It's just long because I'm not trying to just sit in my yard. That's just boring.
Like, the way things to do.
Do you not remember the way it was though? Like when we first went into lockdown, it's just long. Like every day.
Honestly, I didn't.
I'll be very honest with you. When lockdown started, I was having the time of my life, bro. I felt like I was 16 again, just in my room, banging P4 24/7.
But then, to be fair, like when lockdown started for us, we were still doing uni in it, so I didn't have time to be like, it affects me. But even in the last few months, it hasn't bothered me, innit? Like, just don't care.
Like, but you had like just time of work, innit? You were blessed.
Yeah, it's just
like us, fucking
chilled. Now they've just implemented all this stuff, and now you're working.
Now they got hours.
What happens? Say if you got a contract with where you work in, and your phone breaks down, or like it breaks. Do you have a call? Did you have a call center throughout that to let people fix their phones, or what was going on?
Yeah, I actually don't know. I think
like because obviously that's
the help desk will definitely. Did you know that most offices they have a help desk? Like,
I mean, there was obviously
IT people.
There was still, I guess, some people working.
Obviously, if your phone breaks during lockdown,
you're 100%.
Yeah, you gotta get something new. I don't even have insurance on this phone.
You don't have insurance, that's your
I had to go
own
to Bosman
palaver.
to get my camera fixed.
I mean, I don't understand.
I can't afford it. It was like
fuck insurance, bro. It's a fucking con. I'll be very honest with you.
The thing is, every time my phone breaks,
just be.
most of the time they say like
they
you
charge
can't get
me
for
as
accidental things.
They charge me as well. Like I had insurance. And
You pay an excess.
You
That's what I'm
pay more
saying.
anyway,
You
so
pay an
might as well
excess, and you're paying this every month.
I might as well
The
pay.
money I'm saving, I'll just.
Yeah, pay my man to fix the screen.
And the phone breaks hard enough.
I don't know. I'm careful with my shit anyway. You just get a screen
I dropped
protector
mine out
case.
window, like,
Blessed. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Wait.
No, not then. That was something
So
else. I dropped something else. Nah, that was something else. But I dropped it out when it was at 30. Huh? It was like 30 degrees and I was sitting like, outside the window and fell out.
Why was you just chilling?
It was so hot, bro. It was just too hot. Like, it was,
during that heat
like,
wave?
Yeah, it was too hot.
Yeah.
My room was just baking. I had to get out. And I was in my hand. Dropped out. I think these things happen. But yeah, the camera broke. Didn't work for a day. Didn't have insurance. Had to go and get something sorted. But
fucking hell.
I'm a clumsy guy. What can I say? But anyway,
Evidently.
Huh?
Evidently.
I'm saying, yeah, let's move. You watch Soccer Aid, didn't you? You watch it?
Nah,
I didn't actually watch it, but I know.
Yeah, I know
what happened in it.
I don't feel like I need to watch it as 120 minutes.
Yeah, it was kind of dead. I won't lie to you, but it was like
the highlight. Obviously,
Philly scored. Big him up for that. But yeah, Yaya Toure, innit? You heard about this?
Nah,
yeah, I heard what happened.
Nah, to fix
So
it.
he got kicked off of Soccer Aid. Correct me if I'm wrong, innit?
Yeah, he did.
He got kicked off of Soccer Aid because he was like flaunting that he can get all these girls into a hotel and da.
Oh shit, yeah, no, it is.
And then like I think he got in the bathtub or something with a girl and he's recording it, innit? And like, was he naked? I don't even know if
I don't know.
I don't know what happened, but yeah, he's with this thing and he's flaunting whatever's happening. They're in the bathtub, so obviously I'm guessing they're naked. And like he sent it to the Soccer Aid group chat, innit? And all them man in there, they just snaked him and then they got him kicked off the flipping thing.
Nah, surely like the organisers.
I don't think that. Yeah, they were probably in the group chat themselves.
You probably sent it to like the group admin as well. They were probably like, right, okay.
Wait, what?
Because obviously, if you make a group chat, it's probably going to be like the organisers that are in that group
coaches.
chat.
Oh. No, I think there was like, yeah, you know,
this was a separate group chat with.
I can't talk because I don't know.
Toure, yeah, he's just like, apparently, I think I read something the other day, like when City won the league, he refused to have his picture taken with champagne or touch it because he's a Muslim, right?
Right. Yeah.
But then like a few weeks later, he was caught like piping a brass or something, like stripper. Like the guy is not serious.
That whole thing, innit? Like, I've seen better than that,
Just terrible, like.
What a fucking fiend, bro.
That's not even just Muslims, that's like very religious people, innit? Like,
these niggas, fam.
It's funny
very
for
religious
the,
people were a bit like.
for the cameras, this guy is like,
What a jerk, man.
man's allowed for the cameras and then behind the scenes.
Like, that's crazy though, like what? Why is he pulling these stunts? What's going on in his life, fam, that he's pulling these stunts, flaunting things and sending it to the chat, fam? What the fuck?
I swear this guy's like 42.
He's older than that now. Surely he's older than that
I
now.
think he's about 40. He was playing in the Prem back in 12, 13. Then he went, yeah.
Didn't he play till like 34, 35?
He might be in his 40s, but the guy is a scumbag. There's a lot of typical African man, like.
What's a typical African man, bro? What the hell?
No, I think that's just typical football,
One of
isn't
them
it?
uncles, bro. Like, he moves like an uncle. Like, just the way, you know, I was talking to you before the podcast started, you know, them ones that just like, they'll be like, spending a bit of money on like a couple Beckies.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
Yeah, but he's got bread, didn't he? He's living
That's what I'm
his
saying,
life.
but like, he stands there like, on the corner and just being like, yo.
Uncle Yaya.
That's what he's like. That's my opinion of him. He's a baller,
shit.
but he just does, that's what he does for a living.
He's doing his thing, innit? Big him up.
But Soccer was there, but obviously Chunks was
Mr. Penalty.
Oh, yeah.
then came on, got subbed off after like 20 minutes.
That thing of Maya Jama saying he bagged her, then she
Sounds
came
like-
out and said something about, oh, we're probably related.
Yeah.
He signed
Sky Sports,
Sky Sports. Yeah. Big him up for that still.
Oh yeah, actually no, on that point, what do you not think, because it's kind of a two-way, you see this will lead on to Greenwood and Foden as well in a minute,
Yeah.
but obviously Sky Sports, they announced they were dropping, I think, like 3 or 4 of their pundits, like all the white males, innit?
Yeah.
And they were bringing in Micah Richards, Alex Scott, you know, now Chunks.
Yeah.
He's not on that side,
I think
he's
he's
on
separate,
he's on like the morning, you know, like the morning like little fun one. But still, they're bringing in like a lot more diversity, yeah. And obviously a lot of people, I'm seeing on Twitter a lot as well, like a lot of people getting angry about players kneeling all that stuff.
They need to shut the
Isn't it?
fuck
I don't
up.
get it.
You reckon it's a good thing?
Like,
Then?
yeah.
Obviously for us it's a good thing, but I feel like by
No,
then,
I think,
by
to be
then-
fair, like, I think it's school of thought, innit? Some people, like, old people, like, even my dad the other day is like, the only good thing like coming out of this, like, they're giving you more opportunity now. It doesn't matter how you get the job in it.
True.
You've got it.
True.
But then I'm slightly like, yeah, it took us like, you're only doing it because it's popular in it. So
Yeah.
if someone's getting made redundant, you might just be like, I mean, you're only here for a bit of
You
decoration.
know what?
like,
You know
too
what it
much
is though,
safety.
like, I feel like it's gonna create more racism in this country because people are gonna be like, we're not seeing the faces we want to see on TV.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Well, but it's true, like it's true because I was saying to someone the other day as well. Like you see with the kneeling thing or something, I can't remember what it was. It was like they announced like little things that we're gonna make. Oh, it was the Oscars apparently. The Oscars basically, it was something like to win an Oscar now you have to have a certain amount of diversity in your film for a certain. Or it might not be the Oscars, it's some kind of American like TV awards. Yeah. So what it is, yeah, like they do these things to like to create outrage. If you know what I mean. Like be like, oh, why? It's like say like they'll be like, oh, I can't explain it exactly. It's like they'll be talking. They'll announce this. Oh, you gotta have a certain amount of diversity in a film now.
Yeah.
To like, and then people get outraged. Be like, oh, why does it matter?
Yeah.
But that's like taken away from the real problem, which is just equality. It's not necessarily like you don't want necessarily like. I know we do need more representation in certain films, but that's not really the base issue. The base issue is police brutality. Like.
To be fair, I want more
like
representation, but I want to know like
It's
it needs to be
for-
valid reason, not because you need to get there.
But these are like they're reasons that aren't really like you don't need to necessarily have a diverse cast to win an Oscar. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not the main. The whole thing behind Black Lives Matter.
I don't think.
See, Black Lives Matter it wasn't made so we got more people into the film. Do you know what I mean? It was made because people were getting fucking killed because.
Yeah.
But do you get what I'm saying? Like things like that's what people really want.
Yeah.
But you're not really you're concentrating on like the media now.
But however, I do think like if you put more black people in it could help the movement in it.
Well, like movies in general.
Yeah, like.
I don't agree with that personally.
Do you not?
Or the director
Exactly.
wants one. You can't just have like there's certain movies that you're not gonna have a black person.
Yeah, to be fair.
You're not gonna have the Asian person. You're not gonna have a white person. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like you can't win an award because of that.
That's what I'm saying.
At the same time,
I think it's
If it's historically like correct, where like.
it doesn't have to be
If it's
historically
historically
correct.
correct,
It's just
But then I feel like
some
there's
movies-
there's no time in the world where there's only one race in a certain place. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like most of the movies that the Americans make will be like what, just before World War, like 1900s, isn't it? Like, you can't tell me there was no blacks, no indigenous people there. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah, you're right.
unless it was like you're doing like segregation, but it's like there can only be a white person in that room.
No, but you know, like some films like don't need to have.
Yeah, I get, but like
Like-
think about like, but what now at the moment?
Yeah, true.
Like,
In this day and age,
Most of the movies they make, there's no
Yeah.
reason.
But at the same time, yeah, you see with like in the UK and like diversity in like TV shows and films and that,
Yeah.
we're only like 3% of the population in this country. So how much can we really demand them to show us? And that kind of comes back to
You say that, but when you think of 3% there, it sounds low. But like on a normal day when we walk around, you're not the only black
depends
person.
where you're living though.
Yeah, but I'm just, like, but either way, like,
So if you're
but
living,
even though as long as you're in that place, then you're there's not no black people. Do you know what I mean? Like, say if I went to town there was no black people, then there's one black person down there.
I hear that, but it might be like one black person amongst like 5, like 1 to 5 or something.
Yeah.
So how
But
much? Can
yeah,
you
but like, I'm thinking like that's what I'm saying. But, like most of the films they make, like I think in the UK it's a bit different because like when people came in, it was like at a big rush. Like it started with like the Caribbean people, then like Asians and stuff like that.
No,
Well, obviously there were still black people here before those times, but
I'm not even defending what people are trying to say in terms of.
no, there's things I don't.
But like, I don't think necessarily like I feel that's why it goes back to
Yeah.
the point that we always talk about. You need to start investing in your own like no signal.
Yeah.
Because really and truly, like you're never gonna get like all black cast in the
Yeah,
UK.
yeah.
Like, why would you?
The thing is, I don't want all
Majority.
black cast though.
But we're not the majority, so I feel like
Yeah.
people like trying to be like, oh, raw, like we want.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about-
it's not gonna happen. Like,
My thing is where you can make it diverse cast. That makes sense. I don't think people care. Like you know when you watch like Downton Abbey, I'm not like, oh, there's a black. I haven't watched it probably.
But I think never what.
But I don't. It doesn't bother me because I know what kind of I'm expecting from that one.
But they
And
make
if we're
fake-
doing like EastEnders and there's no black people, like
yeah.
it's meant to be accurate representation of
East
London.
London,
Do you know what I mean?
No, but they make
Especially
like
black,
they make like
Asian,
fake
people.
outrage and that over like things like that. EastEnders now, people are calling for more diversity just to create that fake outrage.
There's already so much diversity there already.
The thing within your own communities, I can only really speak for black people, like, they don't really know what they want when they say diversity. Did you see the other day it was like Stormzy like released that thing, and he used like it was like caricatures, and he used like dark skinned people, and the dark skinned people were like, oh right, so he's only using dark skinned people now that it's relevant. It's like, well, why is there no light skinned representation? And I was like,
people have.
But if it was the other way around, they would still say the same. I was like,
they have a problem.
So like, oh, but Stormzy only likes.
Yeah, these days, man. We were saying it earlier, like, just I don't know, man. These days, no matter what you do, you just have you can't please.
Yeah, 100%. That's why sometimes I'm like, I get why some people like it's just so hard to please. I can't say that because I don't really know about other cultures.
Yeah, so
even as a black person, I'm a bit like, but if I do certain things, they'll be like, oh, he's light skinned.
You see even like the China thing as well, and like people are trying to go on saying, oh, but you lot were here for Black Lives Matter, but you're not here for. People been coming out and saying that, but it's like.
But I saw that at the beginning though. You remember when like the virus first came out? I can't remember who it was, but there was an Asian girl who was like, I can't remember what she said. She was basically like along the lines of like, oh, black people, you want our support, but now, like, why are you not supporting us when they're saying, like, you need to support like, Asian businesses? And I was like, that was the tweet. It wasn't like him that it was like, oh, black people, you need to support us because you want us to help you. I was like, imagine saying that, like, why? Like, I can't describe it, like, why do I need to support you now? Because, like, support should just be there, innit? I shouldn't have to support you for you to support me, something like that.
That's what, you see with, like, then, like, 2 weeks later, I saw in Nigeria some, like Chinese restaurants only letting Chinese people in.
Yeah.
They were letting Nigerians in.
Yeah, I saw it,
So it's like, you're not supporting us, really.
And I saw because let's be real. Yeah, under that, people were like, that's when I was like, oh, it was like an Asian person. I don't know if I think it might have been Kenya actually, and like, I'll be like, how the Chinese people that don't even like, they're not trying to be able to train the black people.
And then in China, they were starting to put the blame onto black people.
Yeah, I saw that, I saw it was like a Chinese one, like in McDonald's was like, to the black man, get out, like, oh, you're dirty. So it was mainly Nigerian people, they were locked in their like flats and stuff, and I was like,
so you're gonna come and start going on about, oh, we're not supporting you when you're still doing these things.
That's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, like, I'm happy.
I will support you anyway, but I'm just saying.
My point is, like, please you're not saying anything about like what people are doing now.
Please don't deny this is existing because it very much is, and it's a bit annoying that you're kind of trying to go on about.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you know what people are doing bad, you need to like say something like against them. Do you know what I mean?
Talking about China, what do you lot think about like the concentration camps, like the Muslims? I'm not saying like, what do you think? I know we think it's bad enough.
Yeah, no, so
in terms of like, you see the way no one's really doing anything.
Like, but I've seen it in the news a few times, to be fair.
You've seen it on the news? Like,
I think now
BBC?
I think it's Channel 4.
I think now
Channel 4 is like mad.
It's picking up more now.
I think it's only because of social media.
Yeah, if social media wasn't here, this would be going on for years without.
This Freud thing wouldn't have happened. Nothing would happen without social media as well.
Yeah.
Just like
it's because they can't get away with it now.
You can't ignore because people are calling. There was a protest for it as well. I think recently on Saturday.
I saw something like they're going to like the Chinese embassy in London and gonna do like a protest.
No, the BBC interviewed some Chinese ambassador like a month ago, and he just denied it. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like this is. He just kept changing the subject.
Yeah, I've seen them starting to come on like the news channels.
So it's gonna.
They're not doing it on like their like prime time. It's like when they have that bit at the end where like everyone's probably clicked off now.
It's just big. I don't understand how. Well, I do understand why no one's doing anything, but it's just sad. Like how many more people are
going to like actually do something because they can get away with it. But that's not great.
I don't understand because like when Hitler was doing it was a mad thing, innit?
Well, I started to feel like they ignored that for a little bit. Like when you just like bang, they were like,
when you read into like the history, I swear I swear the US only got involved for economic reasons or something like political. Like
they made bare money for the war, because they sold like the UK like ammunition. I remember learning that.
So I'm pretty sure like as you said, like even they don't really take notice until something doesn't benefit.
I feel like Hitler, when they started paying attention, was when he started going across Europe and like, oh shit, it's in a place.
When it was just
if we let him get to France,
if he stayed in Germany, and never left and just killed, like
when he started it, like they let it go in.
I think they would have probably not said anything. It was only when he started being like, I'm going to take over the world.
By the time we got to France, I was like,
maybe we should do this. Like but they obviously they write history in it to tell you probably that.
But that's when I was thinking, when you talk about representation, that's what I was thinking about, like. You know how like in all war films that only ever one people?
Yeah, that's true.
So they only show you like those Asian people, like the black people.
You know what's mad? Like I actually didn't know about that until probably this year.
I think I knew about it, but you know you don't know it in detail. Because obviously, like I knew because like when the Caribbean came, like that's why they invited because they helped in the war.
I actually,
you just think like you look over that kind of thing. Like,
yeah, because obviously growing up in textbooks and that and like, films, as you said,
yeah,
I had no idea.
Like, when I first figured it out, I was like, that's a bit shocking. Isn't it?
I had no idea. I thought it was just British,
like
men that went to war and not know they were black people.
That's why they invited like people from their colonies. Like, oh yeah, you helped us, mate. But like, yeah,
that makes sense. And India had a lot of soldiers as well. Or something. India had a lot of soldiers. Or something. I never knew that. That's mad. That's mad how they obviously cover it up and like write it so you don't actually have a clue about it.
That's this country in it, like in general.
True. I've learned a lot.
Time ago, it was like saying like all the stuff that wouldn't be here for what people say. It's like NHS wouldn't be here if you didn't get the nurse from the Caribbean. Like this wouldn't be here if you didn't get the nurse from like Asia. Like.
You see the other day,
why are you fucking going back to Africa?
You see that Gavin in the advert? That Gavin in the advert was like with fish and chips.
Oh, I haven't seen
not even English or something.
Yeah, it's not.
That's from somewhere else.
I feel somewhere like
French or something. Yeah. So what food actually is English?
Chicken corn.
Beans.
Baked beans. That they probably eat somewhere too.
English breakfast is British English.
Is it really?
I don't know, mate.
When you actually
tell me,
I
don't know. I don't know.
By the way, sausages are from, it would be like somewhere like Germany or some shit.
Just stole everything and like.
Oh yeah, I guess they are from Germany, innit?
Stole everything. Not even fish and chips.
That's like, like they think that's the English thing ever.
The most British food you can get. It's not even English. That's mad. Deadliest food ever.
You guys speak, I'm in big trouble.
Speak your speaking. Say what you want to say in it, but I'm just that's mad. I never even knew that. What?
It's the way they get away with it, innit? Like, they pay over it, they're like, yeah, trust me, that's true.
Literally.
But someone, if I went to another country, like, what's the British? I'll be like, just shit. I'll say it with it.
Exactly, but
it's always like, it's not like,
so the national food is like curry or something, isn't it? Yeah. In this country.
In here.
In the UK.
But then apparently, like, you know, like chicken korma that was made for like the UK. Like, it's not an actual Indian dish.
What?
Like, chicken korma's not like a thing, innit? Like,
they made it for, because it's like a spice or something. Yeah. I heard about that. That's mad. They actually haven't got anything. But I was gonna, obviously what we were talking about before with the Sky Sports, we'll go back to that, and with Foden and Greenwood, innit?
Oh yeah.
What you said about that, like, I don't think, you see, they've been kind of scapegoated.
Part of me, is, because at first I wasn't blaming the girls, but I was thinking like, because it was on a closed story, innit? And I was thinking, right, like, why have you leaked this? And then she's like, I didn't leak it, it was one of my friends, and I thought, right.
Well,
that's not your friend. Why is she in your close circle? That's like,
it's not even that, it's you are talking to professional footballers who have a big audience, and you're recording it and you're saying you didn't leak it, bitch. Like, come on, man.
I think she's a model, isn't she?
Don't know. Yeah, I think she is a model still. She is a model still, like in Iceland. Yeah. But like, bro, if you're gonna put that on Snapchat and you're talking to footballers, you don't think people are gonna be like.
And then also, like, who are your friends that you can't trust them? Like, if you're on my close circle, I don't really have one, but if you were on my close circle, that shit wouldn't be, I wouldn't really expect it to get leaked in it. And that's, your friends calculated that leaked it in it, like, if you didn't leak it.
Nah, man, they knew what they was doing, man. They knew what they was doing. The fact that they've even recorded it, they knew what was going to happen in the end.
Yeah,
and they're taking pictures of the people when they're in the room. They're like,
that's
him with Mason and Phil.
That's
the fuck? And you're not leaking. Why are you taking pictures?
The first thing I saw was a video of her, like, I don't know if it was her or her friend, like, one of them was filming each other and they were filming a phone call.
Yeah, they're speaking to them on Snapchat.
What do you want to do when we come to hotel?
Yeah, he's like, what are you going to do?
I was like, why would you feel that unless you knew you would, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you knew what you was doing. You can't act innocent.
There's no, you can't.
My thing is, like, I'll be surprised.
No excuse.
I wasn't even mad at them, look at the age.
18, 19-year-olds, isn't it? What do you expect from
them? Money, like,
trying to use pipe some things, isn't it?
People only mad because they
use their club.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they only got mad because they have to, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure their bosses didn't care that much. Like,
they're probably rating them in the change room, like, right, biggie man up, and obviously for the media, it's like, right,
people are still
going to send them home.
Like,
unfortunately, they've broken procedure.
You only have to act outraged because that's meant to be the thing you have to do. But
literally.
On a normal day, you don't know what someone's doing in the house anyways, do you know what I mean?
Literally.
Yeah, more time they're gonna stay because the money.
But I don't think that's even a double standard because I've seen bare men do that as well. Like, if a woman's making more money,
I feel like
if you're comfortable in what you're living, like, I'm not gonna be
what, you catch your missus cheating?
Depends how much it is. I shouldn't say bed. If you look like, I can't remember who it was, isn't it? Like, I think it was Mary J. Blige. I don't think she was cheating, but her husband, she was making way more money than her husband, innit? He was just sticking there because he's like, I need the money.
I'm not gonna lie to you, if my wife was a millionaire, I don't know, like you're living.
It depends on what phone.
I'll move like Jeff Bezos' wife, fam. I will sue that bitch.
Yeah.
I will take my fucking 100 billion.
Yeah,
whatever.
but for the media, I'm not gonna be saying that's what I'm about to do. I'll be like,
but now hear this though.
we'll get through it together.
You see,
but behind the scenes, we're coming for that money.
She's getting through what, fam?
You see, Foden. He's not married to her, so technically, if he broke up with her, does she get anything? No.
No.
I don't know
That's
how
why
it
she's.
works.
That's why.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she probably went to her family. Probably like, don't.
Yeah.
Or let
So
go.
you've got to get. You should be like,
They're footballers. They do it all the time.
You're as a parent, you probably like respect stuff a bit more, but you like, just think.
Yeah, just.
It depends where you're from. Innit? Like, if I was from like the slums, I'd be like,
the life you're living.
Just think about it.
The life she's living.
We're finessing some point, you know, like.
Yeah, 100. They'll get married.
She's not sat there like, oh, it's calm. She's probably thinking like, how am I going to finesse him?
I think he'll leave her anyway at some point.
Yeah, but as you said you got a kid with him, innit?
Yeah.
She saw it.
It's up to him.
Yeah, to be fair, at this point, if I was a
calm.
kid with someone, I'd probably be like, let's bounce. Me, the kid. You will look after the kid.
Got a wife thing.
Yeah, but you see, like Future the other day, got taken to court for one of his kids, or the baby mums, and she was trying to get like 40k out of him per month, and he got it down to like 3k a month or something.
Do you know what's his name? Dr. Dre, his wife's like asking for 900k a month.
2 mil.
Entertainment.
It's 2 mil.
Yeah, but that's what she was. She was 900k just in entertainment.
And then she put like 200. She put like 200k. 200k for charitable donations.
Yeah.
Who gives away 200k a month to charitable donations?
And also, what are these charitable donations? I'll donate.
Not even fucking Jay-Z does that, bro. And you're asking for 2
But to be
mil.
fair, at first I thought I was mad, innit? And then I was like, oh, but you're a billionaire. Think about how much money that is. That's 100 million.
She's not. Nah,
that's not actually that much. I was thinking about. I was like, even in the rest of your life, that's not that much.
Nah, she's
2 million a year.
What has she done to deserve this?
Yeah, but that's 24 million. That's a year. Yeah, that's.
She ain't
like,
getting
think about
2
how
mil.
a billion.
Fuck that. She ain't getting 2
As
mil.
a billionaire, that's not much. Yeah, but I'm
Future
saying.
won't even pay his baby mum to his child, bro. Like.
Yeah, but you got to think. Yeah,
That 3k is burning him, though.
Yeah,
that
3k. That's
yeah, but you got to remember how many kids Future's doing this to. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You got to remember if you're a billionaire, like if Jeff Bezos' wife's like, oh, I want 2 million a month. Like that's not much to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's probably like the equivalent of $2 grand because you're a billionaire. Like, it's a lot to us. We're like, that's right, that's mad.
It's just a principle.
I probably won't say that.
Someone comes to, even if I'm a billionaire, and someone comes to me being like, I want this.
Yeah, I think you know what marriage is mad because you know you pay spousal support because you have to pay for the lifestyle they've become accustomed to in it. So like, say for instance, taking you from like the hood, you got like you got zero, like beat up car because I've made you like you've lived the lifestyle of a millionaire. I have to make sure you maintain that. So that's why like Dre's wife's doing that because you have to maintain the lifestyle she's got used to. So if she came from nothing, she's now got used to like spending 10 years, spending millions a month.
That's bullshit.
I don't know if it's only in America. That's why I'm saying that's what I'm signing a prenup.
Yeah, 100.
No, what's his name? Adele.
Bro, she's most of the money, innit?
Yeah, bro, flipping her man.
That's what I mean. Like,
all her bread.
He came accustomed to lifestyle. She had to maintain it.
He knew. She was.
That's what I mean. That's mad, isn't it?
Let's be real. Like.
What?
I saw people like King amongst
What?
People were like, oh, Adele's man's finesse the King amongst kids. You know, women always like getting queens. You know when they like, you see women finesse like getting queens.
Yeah. Big man up, fam. He's a fuck. Nah, I'm trying to be like him, fam. I'm trying to be like him, bro.
Stayed with it.
You took all her bread.
Now she's piping skep video.
I think she's done with Skepta though.
What he's done with her.
I don't think I was thinking it. I don't think I was thinking it.
Oh, was it fake?
I don't know.
I thought people were just joking the way she did this Jamaican thing of it.
I thought it was serious though.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I saw pictures of them together in it.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
Last time I knew he was dating Naomi Campbell, so.
She's like 50 and she.
Adele's 50.
No.
Naomi Campbell.
I was just saying about her suing her billionaire boyfriend. Like suing each other for like, property and shit. I'm like, when you want money, like suing people ain't even that mad, is it? Like, if I had money, I'll sue you. Right, I want my share.
For me, relationships. I'm not saying I'm gonna be a millionaire, but it sounds long.
That's what I think. But I was thinking because my plan is to become a millionaire, innit? I'm thinking like,
Everyone, my boy.
Scared. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's scared. That's what scares me.
When you get there, yeah, who like all these people like gonna try and take that from you? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Wait, so prenup? Stop. Explain to me exactly what prenup is. I'm not too. I kind of know, but
I think there's different ones. But I saw one saying like you can sign a prenup to say like what happened before the marriage like stays out of it, and then we basically start from zero as a marriage. So,
okay.
Like, whatever we build together, I'll split that with half.
That's a good idea.
Fair enough.
That's the prenup I'll get. So that's fair enough, innit? Like if both of us are building it. However, like say for instance, we start a prenup and I'm the only one working. You haven't really built
anything. But then if you've but when you plan on getting married, like probably once you're at least like 30.
Yeah.
So by the time you're 30, you're gonna hope that you've made a bit for yourself.
Yeah, anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like.
That's when you're making, I guess, good amounts of
money. I think that makes
money.
sense. Protect everything you have before the marriage. Right?
And then even if you're still working and she's not working, then at least you still got your. Maybe if you bought yourself a property before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like you still got that. You still got that if things go south. That's my aim.
So to be fair, at first I was bare against when I was like, oh, it shows you don't like trust the other person you think. Then I was like, on the flip side, also if I actually sign it, you don't do it.
Nah, you actually don't know in this life, but yeah, before we go any deeper anyway, that's the On Record podcast, episode 5, joined by myself, Luke and Mike's. See you again soon.
Yeah.
Calm.